You see Chase Ross here, that little shot fake, you really shouldn't go for a shot fake that far.
Baseline entry, offense and defense. Jones, oh, that purposeful pause.
Well, that time Sorber was on.
Hoyas have won 5 straight since their lone true road loss at West Virginia in mid-December. Mack, contested triple, snapped one. Spin move, Jones, off the back of the iron, good boxing board.
I'm sorry, against Xavier. He didn't play against Creighton and they won that game.
Mack again.
We had, Epps and Mack lately haven't been together.
Off the bounce, Mitchell, and one.
He's been terrific, strong, going to the basket. It's 8-5, Marquette. He's the only major conference team that hasn't had a transfer since 2022. I couldn't believe this stat, John. They've only had 8 starters since 2000. I'm definitely surprised, because it's so early in the game, and I think they have other guys like Burks on the bench that can probably fill the role that he does.
And Joplin trying to defend against Fielder. Epps was not a part of the shoot-around today, was in uniform, had some layup moments, but no team activity. So Joplin gets...
Parham and Demarius Owens are both going to be big-time players. Parham is going to take Joplin's place. He's that kind of player.
Oh, great Euro, but no finish there. Tight. Trey Norman, 10 on the timer.
Really good half-court defense.
Contested 3, and...
Great job by Georgetown. But you know what? He just made one heck of a shot there. There's no doubt about it. Koga goes to him early in this game, and he comes through there with the and one.
After further review, the play stands.
Minutes into the game, they got a chance to go up 8.
Yeah, Georgetown has to be careful because they're on the road with some young country. So they've got to keep this thing right now where it is.
Free throw. Hits heel. It's just surrounded and hounded. There's the high-low lob, too deep and out of bounds.
And you know what? The pressure that Marquette is putting.
Jones picked up by Curtis Williams Jr. Time off the pine. Gold feeds it in stride. Norman denied it.
Which I knew they were going to do a lot of. Marquette is a really good offensive team. John?
Oh, there's Sorber and one. You called it. What a cut. What a pass.
Yeah, they getting him involved early. This kid finishes every...
6th in the Big East in free throw attempts. And right now, he might be in the driver's seat to be the best freshman in the Big East with Liam McNeely sidelined, it seems, for a few weeks in UConn.
It said Marquette, not a good zone offense team, even though they shoot the ball well, but they haven't shot it well in the Big East, 29%.
Jones contested to step back. Has been his outside shooting. Everything else has gotten markedly better.
Well, it's funny, Johnny. He has and he hasn't. His first 3 years.
What a denial by Ross. He met Mack in the air and said, no, sir. That was unhealthy.
Yeah.
Fielder picks it up. Sorber is hounded down low and a foul. About the volume of shots have shifted so dramatically.
Yeah, it's a lot. He used to get a lot of catch and shoot threes because Tyler Kolek was finding him. Now the ball's in his hands, a little different.
Parham wanted to touch. Sorber closes out. Norman rips in the lane, bodies Mack. Kick up top to Jones. Norman, oh, what a spin. Hang and miss. Red Parham put back, poked out of bounds. This is a physical for
them to be physical.
And now the very athletic Jordan Burks comes in for Fielder, so they give up a little bit of size, but Burks so disruptive at the rim. Spectacular. Cam Jones on the spin. Twisting, contested shot, rolls away. Forward to Norman.
Curtis Williams transfer from Louisville. One of the best steal guys in the country, too. Top 20 in steals in the nation. We got 2 guys in this game like that, him and Stevie Mitchell.
2 of the best in the Big East, and the Hoyas hanging with number 7 Marquette. As the team went away to break, Trey Norman whistled for the Tech. That gives him 2 fouls. At one point, Shaka Smart had a long, animated So here it is, a 5-point game, and Mack misses. They survived against Xavier at a closer final last time out.
On the free throw line in the Big East.
So Mack converts, and he has been the main point producer for Georgetown. He has 6 of their 11.
It's hard to find better than these 2 guys. And, Both guys have great staffs, too. I've known
one of the country in limiting turnovers and just gave the ball away on a baseline entry.
Yeah, I mean, they only average 8 points. They're only averaging 6 turnovers a game in the Big East. Number 1 in the pack.
Not there for Burks, and Sorber cleans it up.
I mean, that was with his left hand just soft around the basket, playing the zone.
Marquette playing without Cam Jones here.
And it's a matchup zone. It's little man, little zone.
Hoyas take the lead.
And that's not something Burks does a whole lot of either, that's for sure.
That's an 8-0.
He shot it like he knew it was going to go in.
Hesitant three. Parham hits heel. Sorber had it, knocked free. Marquette ball.
See, they're just playing catch out on the perimeter. That's where you got to try and get the ball. Now, usually you're not going to get it that deep.
Joplin.
Sink into the middle a little bit, then you can kick it out for an open shot.
Sorber given the touch up top. Williams knocks it down and then talks to the bench and attack. He celebrated at the Marquette bench after hitting a three.
Ed Cooley is really the things I don't understand. The kid comes in, he's playing great, no doubt about it. Why do you have to say something to the other bench, especially the whole world knew it was your fault? Whose fault was it?
But I think it underscores here the emotion.
When I was a kid, I used to talk a lot of trash myself, so it's always been a trash-talking game, but in this situation here, real game.
Mack shaping up on the wing. Sorber gliding to the rim. Peavy foul on the floor.
As soon as he turned around, he was in the corner when he made the shot. He just turned around and said something to the bench.
Now that last foul went to David Joplin, who Sorber. 10 on the timer. Williams, aggressive drive.
This zone has really, really mystified Marquette.
Tip off.
I mean, the zone has Marquette really standing around, not getting any movement. And a big key for Georgetown is going to be a lot right now.
They could feel the trap lying in wait. Mitchell's gone to the bench. 40 seconds, dead ball means immediate. So Owens getting some major time to shine on the left block. Feel the ratcheted up pressure on this Marquette offense. Searching for a bucket. Jones against Mack. These teams are bumping, and the Hoyas are feeling it. Their zone mystified.
And he goes behind and loses Peavy, and Peavy ends up with an easy shot there. He really didn't realize that the ball was coming because
this game swung when the Hoyas went zone. Marquette began the game 5 of 10 from the field.
And against zone, which they played against only 7% of the time, they are bottom 30. They have struggled this year against zone in not a lot of possessions, but enough.
Peavy at the line, Fallon's a goal, his first. He hit. Cam Jones felt the double. Gold looking for a cutter. He's doubled. Trying to dribble.
One of the things that Ed Cooley does out of that zone, if you throw it into the corner, you're going to see a trap coming, and that's what they did to Ben Gold there.
Here comes Caden Hamilton, 35 for Marquette. Doesn't play a lot. Only about 7 minutes a game. They've been running about an 8.5-man rotation. Battles in.
He is a really, really good player, this kid. Ed Cooley knows how to use that portal. He brings in a guy who's had a triple-double in his career.
Leaking ahead is Peavy, ahead of the field. Jam! Timeout Marquette. The horse. Georgetown has sprinted on a 21-3 run.
Yeah, I mean, the story of the game is Marquette's not able to turn Georgetown over. They only have 4 turnovers. They've got to figure out something in this half court with the zone.
Year 2 for Ed Cooley, and what a turnaround for the Hoyas. And the Big East is
just too much standing around.
Hamilton trying to post.
Burks and Williams, those guys are long. I mean, look at the team that's in there now for Georgetown. Except for Malik Mack, they're all big and long. Makes it.
You can see the swagger, the confidence. Georgetown is turned on. What a screen by Sorber. Mack has the switch on a big ball away. Baseline J. And they played a tough schedule. Jones.
Yeah, I mean, their schedule has been legit, no doubt.
Ross A much-needed.
And now Marquette, they're going to try a little bit of zone, too. They haven't done a great job guarding Georgetown. I think it's a good move by Shaka. Where is everybody? He's the smallest guy on the floor.
He's got 10, and Marquette gives it away.
On the baseline, and he scores. I think somebody got to get this. You would think.
That's already a bit of a different pressure here.
He's got the 1-2-2 press. They're trying to be a little bit more aggressive.
Now Max got on the bench. Williams is back. Peavy put it up. What a follow! Perfectly timed. Jordan Burks.
Burks and Will. How active is this zone?
It seems like there's 8 Hoyas out there.
They're all over the place. And again, long arms, long.
Burks, lead for Caleb Williams, holding that right foot pivot. Sorber, screen lying in wait. On a switch, Golding.
Oh, that's his second, too. Not a good foul by Peavy.
It just give the turnover at that point.
Yeah,
right?
just let he was.
So he's got 2 with 4:06 to go this half. Both Caleb Williams and Micah Peavy.
And one thing, Micah Peavy, he cannot.
Mitchell snap to Jones, in rhythm, catch, release, swish.
Well, right, get trouble. And when they're not creating turnovers, they've got to set up in the half court, and they have really struggled to set up in the half court against this very...
Going on in both huddles there while we were away. What is each team looking to do?
Well, I think that was a good timeout by Ed Cooley, because one thing, they played such a good half. He really wants some half court.
Curtis Williams Jr., Mack is back in. The most notable sub on the floor. Mack comes to the
job.
Down 11, we approach 3 minutes. Out of the corner, Joplin off the iron, Sorber tip.
This year, he has really struggled from the line.
Mack put it up. Rebound, Joplin.
They got it, not a great one. It was in semi-transition there. That's why Marquette, they've got to try and push the issue here in this game, but you can't push it if you don't make stops.
That's an opener against Stony Brook. But his scoring and shooting has been far more inconsistent in the early stage of league play.
You know, one of the things about Marquette, in the Big East games, they're shooting 29%.
In a gaudy deficit.
Now Marquette trying the zone again.
Peavy.
That's where you got to throw it.
All sons.
I think Sorber in that situation there, in the lane, gather yourself.
Could feel that pressure. Plays catch with Peavy. Hoyas worked on that press break quite a bit today.
Zone.
5 to shoot. He's got Joplin on him. He picked up the pound. 2 to shoot. Williams has to hoist. He hit it at the shot clock. Jones. Little short. Peavy wins it.
That was a big time. I mean, Williams here, shot clock winding down, little step back, well defended. Stevie Mitchell, all he could do was watch how he turns around after it goes in. It's like,
here's running. Hoyas trying to get back near the top of the league, looking for a signature victory.
long way to go, but.
Play against Mack, he maintains dribble, slips past both of them. And Williams off his own foot, sideline out of bounds.
Unforced turnover. Right there, it's 5 against 3 for a split second. Stevie Mitchell caused that.
Got a hand on it there. He's the biggest lineup the Hoyas have played. Upland hit. Got it! And one!
Here. You just got to stay down. Wow, I don't know. I'm not sure that was a foul. Marquette 14-10 points off turnovers, but what two great performances so far by Micah Peavy being one of them and Malik Mack the other one. Those two, he does so many things for Ed Cooley. He can score, he's a tremendous defender, top 20 in the nation in steals. He knows how to move without the ball. And then Malik points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks in the first half. That freshman's gonna be special.
Marquette, fewest giveaways.
The steals. Normally with steals you get a lot of transition, but the transition defense by Georgetown has been really good when they have coughed the ball up, and Marquette has had to set up.
The injury, while Marquette Not a ton of production from Stevie Mitchell. He played 12.5 minutes. He made 1 bucket. He had
points.
Yep.
And how about the production of Georgetown off the bench? They got 13 points off the bench. They only averaged 12 a game off the bench.
Jones trying to Burks did that, playing just half of the stanza. Caleb Williams had his time marred by early foul issue. He wants the ball in offense. Leading scorer, leading dimes man, second in the Big East in both those categories. To shoot, the ball sticking behind the back. Jones driving end line. Gold misses the body. Shake. Mitchell got him in the air, leans in with one of a timer, hits heel. Jones.
Georgetown got to be careful. They haven't had a good offensive possession yet.
Perimeter passing. Ross kick corner. Mitchell. Close to the rim, and he's fouled.
Not a good closeout by Fielder that time. Stevie Mitchell takes advantage of it.
He's coming off a strong showing against Creighton on Friday. He dropped 18 in the Blue Jays. Fielder has 8 points on an efficient 3 of 4 shooting in that first half, playing just 10 minutes.
And this is the kind of start of the second half that Marquette needs. This is the full pressure. That's a tough pass there.
Malik Mack has to work to get it across with 21 on the timer.
They need a timeout, Georgetown.
He misses. And Burks gets it.
Another tough shot, though. They haven't really gotten a really good look.
Jones against Peavy.
Well, Chase Ross. Great defense there. That is incredible that the score is what it is.
Hoyas led at one point by 14. It is Wilt.
Before they gave to Georgetown to win, they had that less than 10 turnovers. Well, we'll see what happens. They're well beyond.
Second.
Yeah, that.
Marquette 4-0 in the league. The Hoyas 3-0 in the league. Yes!
He's been their best player without a doubt in this game, and he has struggled, as you see. Oh, these guys are like all over now. They're smelling it.
Mack, great lead. Caleb Williams, reverse miss. Joplin flies to the lane. Loose ball to Mack. Peavy on the run. It's a 1-on-2.
This is about as physical a game as you're going to find, but Chase with his chance tonight here.
Second half, a 10-2 run for Marquette. Georgetown is 1 of 8 shooting since halftime. You have not liked.
Oh, and Marquette has turned up the heat defensively.
Malik Mack. Sorber wants it. Gets fed.
That spin move with a guy doubling him, coming to get him. And this is just, this kid can put the ball on the floor. You're going to
numbers than Sorber, who already is at double-digit boards on the game. He's got 10 rebounds tonight and counting.
Big hands, and though I can't say enough good things about him. He's a big timer.
Right, he just feels like an old school.
Man, they switch there. Cam Jones goes by Sorber.
And one.
Sorber ends up on the Player of the Year. A tough matchup for Sorber there as a freshman to go against one of the top 2-3 best.
Able to put in that free throw. The last time these teams met, he had a then career high 31 points. Cam Jones, more than capable of taking this team on his back. One of the most electric. The lead is gone for the Hoyas. They need a bucket. 4 on the timer. Peavy forced to put it up. Who comes up and limps visibly. It's 4 on 5. They're on the penalty kill, and now the whistle for Parham, who is hopping on just his left foot. Ooh.
Yep.
Sorber subs out. Does he need this breather?
I thought he needed one in the first half at one point. That was a mistake. Ed Cooley not happy with that one.
4 Marquette run.
I mean, David Joplin is wide open, and you're going to see why. Go ahead, run it from there. You're going to see Jordan Burks, number 23, kind of fall a little, and he subbed for that, but it kind of was understandable in a lot of ways. Tough shot there.
Mack, deep three! Kick corner, extra pass, Norman. Joplin wants it on the wing. The willing drive, Norman. Williams, opposite. Williams, in and out.
Williams, great defense there.
4-on-2. Mack kick to the rim. That's Norman's third.
Boy, got to get out on him.
All of the game. Ed Cooley called him one of the silent heroes of their win against Xavier, along with Caleb Williams. Best in the Big East. 3 began the day undefeated in league action. These are 2 of those teams.
Gave it away.
Mack has been feeling a bit more rhythm. No, Joplin.
They've done a good job on him, making him take tough shots that are contested.
Could feel each team out of control, lost the ball.
Malik Mack with good hands there.
Oh, Fielder, what a feed! Pinned on the glass! Is furious, pointing at the board at the other end. What do you think, Coach?
Well, we're going to take a look at it.